This is a story that everyone needs to hear, because sometimes the smallest change in your mindset can lead to the biggest transformation in your life. This is not just a tale about a beggar. It's about you, me, and all of us who wait for life to change without changing ourselves first. Once upon a time, a beggar lived near a busy railway station. Every day, he begged from the countless passengers who came and went, hoping to collect enough for a single meal. One day, while following his usual routine, he noticed a tall man in a suit standing confidently on the platform. The beggar thought, "He looks rich. If I ask him, maybe he'll give me a good amount." So he walked over and asked for some money. The man looked at him and said, "You always ask, but have you ever given anything to anyone?" The beggar was surprised and replied, "Sir, I'm just a poor man. I have nothing to give." The man smiled and said, "If you can't give anything, then you have no right to ask either. I'm a businessman. I believe in give and take. If you have something to offer, only then I'll give you something." With that, the man boarded his train and left. But his words stayed in the beggar's heart. He kept thinking, maybe I don't get much because I never give anything in return, but what do I even have to offer? 2 days passed in deep thought. On the third day, he noticed a bush nearby with beautiful flowers blooming. An idea sparked in his mind. What if I offer people a flower when I ask for money? At least I'll be giving something. Excited, he began picking flowers every morning. Whenever he asked someone for help, he would offer them a flower in return. People were surprised and touched by this small gesture. They smiled, accepted the flowers, and gave him money. Gradually, more people started giving him money, impressed by his thoughtfulness. But he noticed something else too. On days when the flowers were gone, the generosity faded as well. One day, the same tall man returned to the station. The beggar ran up to him and said, "Sir, today I have something to give you. These flowers. If you give me something, this is my return gift." The man laughed, handed him some money, and accepted the flowers. Then he said, "Wonderful! You've become a businessman now." Those words lit a spark in the beggar's heart. He looked up at the sky and said proudly, "I'm no longer a beggar, I'm a businessman." Some people nearby thought he had gone mad, but from the next day, he disappeared from the station. 6 months later, at that same station, 2 well-dressed men were talking. One reached out to shake hands and said, "Do you recognize me?" The second man looked puzzled and replied, "I don't think we've met before." The first man smiled and said, "This is our 3rd meeting. We met twice at this station before. I'm the beggar you once spoke to about give and take." The man was shocked. "You? But you look completely different now." "What happened?" The former beggar explained. "After that day, I started offering flowers to people. That one habit changed my life. People started giving in return. It wasn't charity anymore, it was payment for what I offered," he continued. "I used that money to buy more flowers, and soon I started a small flower-selling business. Now, I'm opening a shop in the city. Your one principle changed my entire life." The 2 men smiled and walked away, chatting about business and success. Moral of the story: when you change your mindset, your life begins to change too. If you think small, you stay small. But when you choose to give, even a little, the world gives back much more. Give something first. The universe always responds.